Welcome to MathSolve. In this video, we are going to look at trigonometric ratio. What does the trigonometric ratio mean? So when we talk about trigonometric ratio, we mostly come across sine theta, cos theta. What does that sine theta, cos theta really mean? If you started with an example, like if you, for example, there is a box here sitting, you are pushing that box towards this direction, that's called horizontal direction, or you can move that box to the vertical direction, right? But if I say instead of moving to the horizontal or vertical, you are pushing that box to that direction, okay? So it means basically this is the box and you push that box to this direction. When you are moving to that direction, you are little bit traveling the horizontal and also partly traveling the vertical direction. So both component is there. So horizontal component is there, also the vertical component is there, and this is the box now, current position. So what does the trigonometric ratio mean? Trigonometric ratio, and as you know, is a sine theta, cos theta. What does theta mean? Theta is the angle that you are making with the horizontal direction, or always we say is a horizontal positive x direction. So with that one, how much angle you are making to move that box. So this is theta, and sine theta is basically telling you how much is the vertical travel you made. So we can, if you term it maybe the distance with y, this is a vertical distance, and this is distance with x, and this is your distance, your real distance traveled. So sine theta is basically the ratio how much you are traveling to the vertical distance over the total travel. So this is basically the ratio, that's why it's called trigonometric ratio, and that ratio is a distance over distance, so 2-arm ratio, and it doesn't have any unit. So sine theta doesn't have any unit, it's like a numeral. When I am talking about the cos theta, and cos theta will be how much you are your horizontal component. So when you moved, how much you horizontally moved. So your horizontal move as a dx, and that total distance you travel. So the ratios are called trigonometric ratio, and we mostly term it as sine theta and cos theta. And sine theta and cos theta is basically are the two basic trigonometric function. What does it mean? Because all other trigonometric function, as you know, like tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, or cosec theta, all you can be extracted by using sine theta and cos theta. So sine theta and cos theta are the two major trigonometric or basic trigonometric function. Now if we say this is theta, and if you know that theta dy is basically opposite arm of that theta. So this is, we can say this is our opposite. So if you term this like a opposite, or I can just say just O, and the dx is just adjacent, so I can say this is our A, and this is opposite and adjacent, and this long distance is basically hypotenuse h. So we can say like this is the same thing, right? So we can say d equal to h. So opposite of theta is basically here, that's the opposite, and that adjacent is whatever the adjacent of that is, and then the longest arm is basically hypotenuse. And if you look at when I am making the vertical line, it is creating a 90 degree here anyway. So this is the right angle triangle with the longest arm is hypotenuse. So now if you write down that dy is basically our opposite and d is our hypotenuse, and if you look at cos theta, it is actually adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's why we always remember like sine theta, cos theta is like a so ka toa. So it means sine theta is coming as opposite way over hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan theta is opposite over adjacent. So tan theta will be, so we know that tan theta will be opposite is this y, this dy, and adjacent will be, so opposite over adjacent will be dx. which is A. Also, as I said, that tan theta you can also extract from sin theta or cos theta. So you know that tan theta is basically sin theta over cos theta. So and sin theta, we already know sin theta is opposite over hypotenuse. So cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, and if you do the fractional division, you can see it's opposite over adjacent will be left. So what is exactly the same? So we usually remember like so, ka, to, sine with opposite with the hypotenuse, cos adjacent over hypotenuse, tan opposite over adjacent. So why these trigonometric ratios are important? Trigonometric ratio is important because when we have a system with a triangle, which is obviously a right angle triangle, and we have any two arms, one arm given and one angle given, we can easily tell like, okay, what is that vertical component and what is our hypotenuse. Or if angle given with hypotenuse given, then we can say what is our adjacent with our opposite by using this trigonometric function. So all about, if we have a opposite given, theta given, and hypotenuse asking, then definitely we have to use the sine rule, because sine rule is telling the relation between opposite and hypotenuse. So depending on the situation, then we can decide which trigonometric function we are going to use to solve that problem. In my next lesson, I will try to show you how to find out the trigonometric ratio for the specific angle. Like if the theta is 30 degree or 60 degree or 45 degree, for that kind of specific angles, how we can find out the exact value of the theta. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to see more up-to-date videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.